Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to Dale Chanel's 40th World, where we do the Young and the Restless soap opera reviews. We're going to be going over the one that was aired on yesterday, January 31st, 2017, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, my time zone. Let's get right on into it. First thing, we have Jack wakes up with a hangover, but he's not alone. Gloria is in his bed with him. Somehow, they ended up with a suite at the club because even though Jack, well, I guess his driver just drove them to the club because they weren't at the actual restaurant where they were having the drinks and got drunk, or the bar lounge they were at. So he just got them a suite at the athletic club, but he didn't know that he was with Gloria. They were just that passed out drunk. And Jack shouldn't be drinking anyway because he has a substance abuse problem. But they both were drowning their sorrows in the upsetting defeat that Lauren had TKO'd them with. And I guess they just let nature take its course. Okay, the animal instinct came out of both of them. But anyway, they were found both in the same bed, butt naked, and they knew something had to have happened. At least Gloria should know anyway. But anyway, we go to Michael. Michael surprises Lauren in the living room, and they are still embracing each other, and she's trying to get him coffee, but the only thing he got on his mind is more sex. Okay, he gets his way. We move on off of them. We go to Colin. Colin is back, y'all. He's back in town at the club, and he sees his lovely wife, Jill, and he goes in to embrace and kiss her. And they both embrace one another fondly. Okay, then we go to Victoria and Billy. They're talking about their product line. Then it turns into a talk about Reed and his girlfriend and how Billy felt that Victoria went way over the line trying to embarrass Reed for having the girl over there in the first place. I mean, Reed is 15 years old. Hormones are raging. And, he's just saying, can you think about when we were that age and what we were doing at that age? Was it really necessary for you to have drilled into Reed the way you did and embarrassed him in front of the girl? But of course, Victoria don't feel like she done anything wrong. Well, that's Victoria, right? She's always the one doing the right thing, this, that, and third. She never did nothing. Okay, nothing to make her parents lift a finger or lift their eyebrows at her and get the side eye on her as well. Okay, then we go to Devon. Devon is back at GC Buzz, and Lily and Kane surprises him at the station. And they have arterial motives, of course. And Lily is going on telling Devon she's a model again. She's modeling for the Jabot line. And she has to put in her resignation. Lily's telling Devon she's resigning as the club manager. And he's happy for her. And he tells her, don't worry about anything. Just go on and live your life. And he'll take up the situation of finding another better, improved manager for his club. Okay, so both of them have small talk and joke around with each other, but he lets her off nicely. Then we go to small talk going on with Jill and Colin about Kane and Lily. And Lily is modeling job and how she's going to spend more time away from home and how she's becoming the breadwinner for the family again. And how it's going to challenge or balance how they're going to really balance their work and family relationships or dynamics, their schedules. Then we talk about Lauren and Michael. They're still seducing each other, of course. Then we go to Jack. Jack is putting on his clothes quick, fast, in a hurry. And Gloria is telling Jack to just simmer down. It was just sex. And it was mindless sex and drunk sex. It wasn't nothing passionately. Now, of course, Jack it still looked like he's shaking in his boots. It was a funny scene. He was like, where am I? Then when he really, really, really come back down to earth and see who's he's laying next to, he just looked like he had a heart attack. Child, he get up out of bed, he go find his clothes, trying to put them on, almost like he's gonna zip his finger up in his zipper, trying to zip up his pants. It was so funny. But she said she don't remember anything, but she knows something happened because I'm pretty sure she saw it downstairs. You know what I mean? We go to commercial. We come back. We have Jack still trying to convince himself that him and Gloria didn't have sex, but we all know they did. But Gloria said they did. Now get over it. Then we go to Victoria, and Victoria and Billy still discussing Reed bad decisions, and she's blaming Billy for it, telling him it's now It's not none of his business anyway. It's not his son. But Billy tells her to talk to Reed as a mother, as a friend, as something, but other as a dictator. Don't be the dictator. So then Reed sees his mom on his girlfriend's phone because he's going to Crimson Lights, meeting up with the other little heathens, I would call them, because I don't know what school would let you out of a pet rally so you can go spend, that quality time that you should be spending in school to go and drink coffee and have your own little, tea and crumpets while that's going on, and then you can come back. But anyway, I guess they're in that kind of prep school. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, treating them more like adults than they are kids. So Reed's girlfriend, a friend that he likes, she's going around blasting, posting up pictures on Instagram or whatever kind of social media site they have on her phone where she has Victoria, but she has her like a green witch next to Billy, saying, how silly Victoria is and how she just over exaggerated everything. And of course, why would she do that? I really don't know. It's one thing to make fun of children, but to make fun of children's parents and blow them up on their social media when definitely Victoria has a business. And of course, she's definitely not gonna like that little girl no more anyway, even after Reed and her do get back on good paths, because this is something she shouldn't have done. And once it's out there in social media, on the internet, it's pretty much, done for. But anyway, Reed doesn't like the girl what she did. He pretty much tells her and he walks away from her, and the girl looking all stupid, which she should look stupid. But then we go to Jill. Jill sees Jack at the club and she sees Jack and she's making small talk about the foundation. Then Jill finds out about the merger between Jack and Lauren and Fenmore, and she's not liking it because she wasn't told anything about it. And she said half of that company is mine and this, that, and the third. We go to commercial. Come back. We still have Jill trying to get her head around what her stepsister Lauren had done behind her back. And of course, Jack's trying to simmer her down, but then he sees and he didn't even think of it either, that she would have to go to Lauren and discuss selling the company or getting financial backing prior to her making any business dealings. So it almost make the merger a mute point if Jill don't come around and do what is needed to be done to hold the two partners in agreement to merging. So that's going to be interesting. Then we leave that situation. We go to Michael. Michael is enjoying seeing his wife happy again. And Lauren is saying she would never leave him out the loop again when something is definitely taking a lot of her time mentally. Then we have Lily. Lily is noticing that Kane still has a concern with Billy not confessing or putting him in the loop before offering, her a contract, the modeling contract, the ambassador contract they're doing with Jabot. Then Devon is telling Lily he has already replaced her with somebody better than her. He has already talked with the agency that's going to send him out some qualified candidates, and he's going to go with whomever he chooses, but he knows it's going to be better than his sister. They made a little small banter. Then we go to Devon. Devon is telling Lily he needs to put his personal life back together just like she did before he can really dive back into his business because it is affecting him. Then we go to Colin. Colin gets a text. Oh, Colin texts Kane. He wants to see him. He tells Lily Lily looks worried. Okay, we go to commercial. We have Victoria Steele, or we come back from commercial. Then we have Victoria Steele talking with Billy about her 15-year-old son, Billy, that she had with JT, and the sex part being brought up. Billy tells her to talk to Reed with a little bit more understanding. Reed tells his girlfriend to delete the photo, but she doesn't want to. Of course not. But she comes around. Then we go to Jack. Jack remembers his time last night with Gloria. Michael comes in and sees Jack and Gloria, and Michael is kind of confused. He ain't putting the two together, but he's a smart man. He might sum it all up. Then we go to Jill. Jill's overseeing Lauren about her merger with Jack and Jabot, and she's not happy about it at all. Then we have Michael's wondering what Gloria's up to now. He wants to know why she spent the night at the club, and of course Gloria ain't getting up no tea. Then we have Reed. Reed's girlfriend has apologized to him, and Reed has forgiven her for now for the post. She brings him a coffee. He accepts. They make small talk. We go to Colin. Colin meets up with Kane at Jill's house, and they are making small talk about what he really feels about his wife going back to work, especially in the modeling field where she's going to be making tons and tons of money over him. And of course, they fight about it, fuss fight about it. Then we go to Billy. Billy finds Reed at the coffee shop, and Reed tells him he's not skipping school. Billy ain't really concerned about that. And Billy and Reed start talking about what Victoria did and how he's just thoroughly embarrassed with her. Then Reed shows Billy the picture the girl posts on his mom, and he's like, oh, taken back, shocked, and all of that. Then we have Victoria's talking to Lily about her job responsibilities and if there are any concerns that she's not telling her as far as taking this gig and how busy she's going to be. Does she really think over the ramifications of everything of her not being at home as much and being on the road? And of course, she didn't think about it, but she feels she has it under control because Kane is supporting her, supposedly. Okay, then we have Jill is getting on her sister Lauren about not consulting her prior to making the decision to go into a merger decision with Fenmore's company. And she's mad because she didn't come to her and ask for the money, of course. And then we go to our last and final scene where Jack calls Lauren to see where she is about signing the new merger paper. But of course, her, meaning Lauren and Jill, are still discussing why. And Jill's ready to pull the plug on the whole thing. So that was The Young and the Restless that aired for January 31st, which was yesterday, Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to coming back to you later on today, giving you today's episode, February 1st, 2017. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye bye.